This is Calon FM.
Now, on the 5th, 6th and 7th of August, North Wales' biggest outdoor music festival, Kfest, returns to Rhyl. 3 days of music and family fun is promised as Kfest returns to the Rhyl Events Arena after its critically acclaimed debut in 2019. And I'm joined by the promoter, Kareem Ghani, to tell us all what we can expect from this year's highly anticipated event. And Kareem, welcome to Calon FM, my friend. You couldn't have asked for a better start to your festival life back in 2019. Everything's going swingingly, and then suddenly COVID hits. Absolute nightmare for everybody, but for you guys, it must have been so disappointing, right?
Yeah, same, complete nightmare. So we've had to reschedule this twice now. So we've rescheduled from 2020. And then again after that, so yeah. I mean, it's been a long time coming. We're quite fortunate that a lot of our sort of ticket holders that bought tickets for 220 carried them over for this year. So we've got quite a few loyal sort of Kfesters there, which is really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's much the same as everybody else in this industry. It's so difficult, especially with COVID. It's just made it 10 times more difficult. So yeah, hard times.
But it was almost like an instant success with 2019. It's you were almost finding your feet, and then you sort of like had the rug ripped from underneath you by the lockdown.
Yeah.
It was must have been hell of a disappointment.
100%. I mean, we put so much into 2019, and as you say, having the rug ripped from underneath us, we should really, theoretically be in our fourth year now. So it's kind of like starting all over again. But we had so much momentum with us in 2019. Yeah, quite right. It's been a hard slog, really. Yeah.
And I think a lot of people would not even appreciate the organisation that goes into something like this, round the clock, round the whole year, right?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, we're all local to Rhyl. All the people involved are, local lads. We've all grew up in Rhyl. We've looked at the events arena because we're all, into our music and festivals and whatnot. And we've just seen that it's been so underused over the years since it was built, because I think it was originally built for Radio 1 Roadshow. They had actual input into the design of the arena. Oh. I think they only used it a couple of times, and then they sort of binned the road shows, didn't they? And it just sort of lay empty like a big white elephant for many years. But obviously, it has been used like a handful of times, over say the past 10 years. But yeah, I mean, we just wanted to make use of the space because at the end of the day, we're local. Want to do something for our town, give back to the town, and we've all got kids. They've all got to grow up in the local area. We just want to do something for community, really.
Yeah, definitely. And as you say, it's great now for the acts. It's great. It's great for the audiences and the crowds. I think I think people missed events like this more than they thought they would.
Yeah, definitely. I think we all take things for granted, don't we? And I think COVID put a lot of things in perspective. Things like events, holidays, just even meeting family or going to see your nanny.
Yeah.
Everything's been thrown up into the air, and it's been very difficult for a lot of people. I think this is the first year where people are really starting to find their feet. Even going on holiday, we've all seen all the craziness that's been happening in these airports over the past few months. People just want to get away and get back to living life how they did.
Yeah.
And I just hope that it'll be the same for events, because I do know quite a lot of events have been struggling. And I think it's people's public confidence in terms of, is this going to happen? Are we going to be thrown into another lockdown of sorts? Because since COVID, obviously, there's this monkeypox now, isn't there? So there's always something in the media, and I think the media have got a lot to answer for, really.
Yeah. I think you're absolutely right. And it's funny now because I seem to remember during the lockdown, I couldn't imagine even going to a theatre or any kind of event. But now we are kind of getting back to it. You sort of think, well, we shouldn't have been that nervous, really, because it was always going to come back. But at the time, it was difficult to see it happening, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, because obviously the government announced it was 3 weeks to or 4 weeks to flatten the curve, which turned into the best part of 18 months. So, like I say, it's just public confidence, and I think media, politicians, they've all, it's obviously been open-ended, and nobody knew what was going to happen, or could sort of have a crystal ball to see into the future. But yeah, I mean, it's been such a uncharted time for us all, really, so it's been difficult,
Yeah, 100%. But anyway, on to better subjects. The event is going ahead. It's called Kfest, 5th, 6th and 7th of August. It's going to be held at the Rhyl Events Arena, as you say. It's like no other festival I've ever seen, really. It's 3 days, 3 very different kind of vibes. Tell us about it. What goes on?
Yeah, so on the Friday this year, it's more directed to your sort of 18 to 30s, 18 to 40s. It's a bit of a mix, really. So it's all dance music, electronic music. So on the main stage, we're going sort of old school. So we've got Graham Park from the Hacienda days. He's sort of headlining. We've got K-Class, Stu Allen. Garland's are coming down and doing a DJ set, the old nightclub from Liverpool, and then a few locals, people like Paul Mafia from Kimmel Bay, Rhyl, Ashley Eccleston, Adler Haim from Colwyn Bay, Dan Fulham, he's a Shine On resident from the Shine On Festival down in Minehead, because we're kind of affiliated with them through friends, the organisers of that, and they've give us quite a bit of help to get us in to speak to people that we wouldn't normally be able to speak to being a new festival.
Yeah.
So that's on the main stage, sort of old school 90s sort of rave and whatnot, and then we're having a marquee which is for the younger crowd, so it's going to be more sort of techno based. So we've got Boxia headlining that. He's part of Drum Code from it's a brand in Amsterdam. It's a well known sort of techno brands, and then we got Gary Burrows, which is he's a really good producer. Lisa Oakes from Bangaway, North Wales Audio. He does stuff with Henry Hall and whatnot, and then a few other locals. Again, Ashley Eccleston, Paul Mafia, Joe Evans, Lewis Wright, Joel Roberts. These are all sort of up and coming local DJs. And, we're trying to give it a bit of a mix between having well-known names and young DJs that want a platform, and trying to fly the flag for Rhyl, really, and North Wales. So yeah, that's the Friday, which is Friday the 5th of August. The gates will probably open around about 1 p.m. and we have a close time at 10 p.m. And then the Saturday, which is the 6th of August, that's an indie sort of Brit pop day. So generally aimed towards the older crowds, being 90s, but we do get quite a lot of the younger generation in, because it's obviously indie live bands and whatnot. And we have Cast headlining, which legendary Cast. They're John Power and whatnot. We got the Dub Pistols, Clint Boone. He's doing a DJ set, and then we've got the Racket, the Sums, Science, DDEs, Megan Wynn from North Wales. She's a really good up-and-coming singer, a lot of her own material. We've got the Montagues from Rhyl, Shed Project, Hourglass, Western Promise, Lost and Found, the Common View from sort of Leeds Way, Pastimes, and again, we've got a Shine On resident DJ, Gaz Crilly. That's all pretty much going to be on the main stage. We will have a marquee doing sort of acoustic sets in the early parts of the day, and then it's going to go into a Northern Soul and Motown sort of DJ sets for the rest of the afternoon and evening. That day starts a little bit earlier, so it's because it's Saturday, starting at 12 noon, and it'll finish at 10. So yeah, you're getting a good 10 hours of music there for £25 the ticket price for both the Friday and the Saturday for each day. That is £25 per day plus the booking fee on Skiddle. And for 25 quid for all those sort of bands and 10 hours of music, it's like £2.50 an hour. It's great value for money, because I know a lot of these other sort of events where you might just get one main act with a support act, or one or two support acts. You might be there 3 hours. You're paying £60 a ticket, which is it's okay. But for our event, we're just trying to make it affordable for everybody, really. And £25 for something like what we're trying to put on is in our view, it's a bargain.
Yeah. Well, it definitely is. Yeah.
Yeah. So and then the last day is Sunday the 7th of August. So this is like a community day, family day, aimed at all ages really, families, kids, anyone. We've got a few tribute bands. So we've got the Stereophonics tribute band, the Phonics, who are claimed to be the best Stereophonics tribute band in the country. We've got a local Beatles tribute band, the Cabinites, which are really good as well. And then we got a Taylor Swift and Katy Perry tribute act. So they're sort of the main names on that sort of day. And then we've got the Old Scroats, which are an Irish band, really good again. Mr. Funk and the Deadbeats. Megan Wynn again. She's doing another set for us on the Sunday. We've got local lad, one of my friends from school, Christian Parry. He's going to be doing a little set for us. And we've got Natura, Rosa Levine. We've got a local dance school, JJ's Body Rock Dance Academy. Really good dancers. They're going to be doing a couple of sets for us on the main stage. And then we do like a little ravers hour for the kids sort of rave for an hour, an 80s disco hour. And we've also got our local celebrity Spencer Wilding come along. He's going to be doing photos and signatures for the kids. I don't know if you know Spencer, but he played Darth Vader in the recent Star Wars, and he's also been like in Game of Thrones. He was one of the first White Walkers that you see on the screen, in Game of Thrones. So he's local to Rhyl, again, friend of mine. So he's going to be coming along just to support us, really. There's going to be all sorts of other things going on. We've got fairground rides, lots of stuff to choose from, food and drink, and on the kids' day there'll be little sort of juvenile rides to go on and stuff like that, and games like hook a duck and all that, so a little bit of a fairground theme going on that day as well. So and that on that day as well, you can bring your dog. It's a dog friendly day, so dogs nowadays are part of the family. So if you want to bring the pup with you, you're more than welcome.
Fantastic. So it's the 5th, 6th and 7th of August down there at the Rhyl Events Arena. Where can people get their tickets?
So Skiddle is our main ticket provider. You can get them direct through Skiddle website, or you can go onto our website k-fest.co.uk to grab the tickets through there, which will give you a link through to the Skiddle website. But if you go on Skiddle, just type in K-Fest and all the tickets should come up.
Brilliant.
So £25 plus the booking fee for each of the Friday and the Saturday, so £25 per day for them 2 days. And then the kids' day is £10 for adults. Kids between 12 and 12 and 18 is a fiver, and then under 12s are free.
Brilliant. I think we've covered everything there, mate.
Yeah.
Kareem, it's been a treat to speak to you. Thanks ever so much for that. It's so good to see live music back doing what it should be doing, and I wish you all the best with this, man.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, it means a lot for you to even give us a call and do this interview with us. It gives us a lot of confidence, and just wanted to give a little bit of a shout out to people that have supported us, like Creative Wales, Welsh Government. They've got behind us on this one. We've got the Rhyl Business Improvement District. They've got behind us, which is great, and also Denbighshire Leisure, who are letting us utilise the events arena and being behind us from day one. Jamie Groves, Sean Goldsmith and Sean Davis from the arena there. They've been a great help.
Brilliant. You take care of yourself, man, and all the best.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for the call.
All right, no worries. Take care.
Take care. Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.
Kareem Ghani, promoter of the Kfest over there in Rhyl. And before we get the ticket information, let's check out Friday night's headliner, Graham Park on the Stage and Screen Show, Calon FM. Graham Park, Former Calon FM presenter and Hacienda legend will headline the Kfest at Rhyl Events Arena on August the 5th. Then on the 6th of August, the mighty Cast will headline this 3-day event returning to Rhyl after the COVID lockdown. And thanks to Kareem Ghani and the promotion team over there at the Kfest, they've given us here at the Stage and Screen Show a pair of tickets for each day to give away. And to get your hands on those tickets, all you need to do is go to our Facebook page and Twitter account, find the post for the ticket giveaway for the particular day that you would like to attend, like and share the post, and you will automatically go into the draw for those tickets for the day you would like to go. Our Twitter account is at Calon FM, and Facebook is just Calon FM, as you would imagine. Kfest is back, ladies and gentlemen. Go and try and attend that. It looks absolutely fantastic. You're listening to the Stage and Screen Show here on Wrexham's Calon FM. Good afternoon to you.
It's the Andy Snowden Radio Show. It's the Andy Snowden Radio Show. It's the Andy Snowden Radio Show. It's the Andy Snowden Radio Show.